Mic check. Aha, aha. Aha, aha.
La 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 la.
Welcome back to A Lot to Say podcast. I'm Pablo. I'm blessed. I got Juan over here, married 4 years. We got Phil.
Filthy.
We got the boxing coach. We got Josh. You already know.
Welcome back to A Lot to Say, guys. How y'all been? So we had a boxing fight yesterday. I know you was excited, Tammy.
I was.
Yeah.
What got you into boxing?
You know, I met someone who competed, and one day she invited me to her competition, and I was like, yo, how dope would it be for people to scream your name while you beat the shit out of someone? I know that sounds crazy,
I
right?
actually heard about that. Actually, how dope would that be?
But how dope would that be? So, you know, I used to compete Muay Thai. I took a few years off. I retired due to mental health struggles. And then I started teaching kids. They started becoming competitors themselves. And I'm doing the comeback after freaking, 7 or 8 years. September, yeah. I'll be
Shout
fighting
out to
on that
everybody that goes
one.
through mental health and gets through it.
Yeah.
RT, mental health.
Yeah.
That's something that's so overlooked, bro. It's
It
crazy,
really
especially in
is.
color community, for me. Any
And
people of color.
anywhere. I feel like when you grow up in hood areas, people are like, you're not allowed to express your emotional state. And everyone's like, yo, it's okay, just eat it and just move forward.
Yeah, hold it in, hold it down. Grow some thicker skin, be a man or a woman about it. And it'd be crazy, bro. It'd be crazy.
But mental health is super important, man. And
how do you guys deal with having a partner that's not supportive towards mental health?
Oh, I had to dip. I'm sorry. I can't. It's unhealthy. It gets to a point where it's especially if you're trying to make yourself better, bro, that shit gets to a point. It's you cannot offer yourself. You can't pour out of an empty cup, bro. It's really what it is. You can't offer anything to anybody else when you're trying to, you feel me, still save something for yourself. Because you end up trying to you end up in these battles where it's should I give my energy to this person or to myself? You feel me?
You think that's the reason that could cause you to step out your relationship?
Yeah, because especially if you've reached a point where you understand the value in self-love.
Yo.
You know, I have problems seeing mental health, I it's not that I'm against it. I know that a lot of people struggle with it. But some people use it as an excuse sometimes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, they do.
I wonder,
People
where do
use
you
that as
come
excuse.
from, though? What kind of background do you come from that you could feel like that's an excuse? Because, I feel like mental health affects everybody and anybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something that happens today or tomorrow. Everyone struggles with mental health. So I'm curious on how you look at it, from that perspective.
Well, I just feel like a lot of people, sometimes, they're they use it as an excuse to not do what they're supposed to do.
That one. All right, so look, I definitely agree with. I see where both of y'all are coming
disagree
from.
with that.
Wait, can I
Wait,
try
I
to
don't think he's
express?
done. Wait.
He's not done. He's not
Oh yeah,
done.
go ahead.
I could understand that, some people are affected by it. If it's something that you can physically, you can, if you can't go to school, okay, you should see professional help, and try. But I don't think you should just, label yourself, I have mental health problems, I can't do this. You know what I mean? I feel like even though you have that issue, you should be able to push through and keep going with your life. It's like having, I don't know, the flu. To me, I see it that way.
And I feel, okay, so in the same sense that you're saying that, I got you. In the same sense that you're saying that, if you want to look at it in the light of, you feel me, illnesses.
Right, negative.
So say for instance the flu as opposed to a long-term illness like cancer.
Okay.
You feel me? That's kind of how mental illness can be, because some people could just have maybe a flu temporarily in a mental health aspect, or someone could be suffering from a long-term mental health aspect.
Think about the people that have cancer though. They have hope.
And look, but there's
come out of
also
it.
people
You're
who
right,
have cancer
you're right.
who pretty much bro, it's hard for them to even fight it because it's so it's a constant deteriorating battle. So somebody like yourself, bro, I get where you're coming from because I see that you fortified your mind, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So you've gone through some tough things as well.
Yeah.
But with mental illness, bro, mental health issues,
people don't necessarily have that same capacity.
It's really dependent on the person because, like, I found people who look at the same coin in two different like lights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From an optimistic view or a pessimistic view, where someone will be like, "Yo, I'm having mental health issues, and this is why I can't do it," as opposed to someone who's saying, "Yo, I'm having mental health issues, and this is all the more reason why I should fight harder."
The seriousness of it, how people could take mental health, also comes from our cultural background.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
like Spanish,
Always.
correct me if I'm wrong for, my Latinos in the building, Spanish people, we grow up as on like, if we say we're depressed or something, like our parents
They're like,
might
"Suck
say
it up."
something like, ay, vos, bicha, tú no conoces la vida.
Yeah, like
You
I
know,
know.
trying to say something
yeah.
like, you don't know nothing about life.
Yeah.
Because they feel like they're the adults, and then like in a Spanish culture, it's very not much a conversation.
I don't feel like it's a Spanish culture. I feel like it's like
People
a
of
culture
color.
of how you grow up, like where you're from. It doesn't matter because I grew up with white people who grew up in the projects. I grew up with Spanish people who grew up at the projects. I grew up with black people who grew up in the projects. I feel like it's your environment, the way you grow up, how people are telling you you're not allowed to like say anything. Like your parents who put their head down and just work so they can feed you
I feel
and
like
teach you,
that shit right there that you're expressing. All right, my family comes from my family's Jamaican. You feel me? Like, feel me? Pero ya tú sabes, I piqué little pani. You feel me? But my family comes from.
You know somebody thought I was Jamaican. Bro, I'm being that ass, bro.
He said you spoke
You
Pato.
say, yeah, man. Bumbo clad.
Bro, I was at work. I'm being that ass. No, I don't.
You were sleepy that day, Juan.
No.
He look a little
Trust me.
smack,
I was
man.
at work, and this guy will always come up to me and like mumble, like.
Like, he was like trying to
Yeah,
speak
like mumbling
Pato.
to me, and I'm like,
Yo, what are you saying?
looking at him, like, and I would just like walk away because it was kind of weird. Like, I did not know what this guy was saying, and he's like, "Wait a minute, you're not Jamaican?" I'm like, it's like, where are you from? I'm like, "Oh, I'm Dominican." He's like, "Oh, okay, so que lo que?" I'm like, yeah. That was
You
good.
know what?
I understood that one. I understood
You
that
know
one.
what? Just for that, we actually got a game that we like our guests to play. So you're gonna be the first one. I would have never thought you was Jamaican. You're gonna be the first one. Okay, we got a little truth or dare game we like to play. So we're gonna get warmed up with my Jamaican white friend over there. Pass in this jar. By the way, you can't take no shots because we ain't alcoholics, so you ain't about to get drunk. So whatever you get, you gotta be honest.
I think you should do
willing.
like 20
You gotta be
squats or
honest
something.
Or willing. You
Don't
can't
look.
look in the pot.
Don't look.
Alright. What is it?
What is
I don't know. Somebody else
Oh,
read this.
truth.
I don't know.
Does your partner still give you butterflies?
Yes, she does. She does.
And how do you know?
How do I know?
Yo, how you know it's butterflies and not just because
Time out. Let's talk about this. Before this podcast went on, we were doing like a fake maternity shoot, and he was like,
Oh, yeah, he
"Her
did. Came
number
out, he
one
was
pick."
like,
He was like, "Let's go, baby. You're doing a great job."
I ain't go front,
Don't
bro.
don't
You can-
don't front
I
on
ain't go
him.
front.
Don't front on
He
him.
that guy. Listen, she got a good one. She got a good one.
I love
It's
my
a
wife. I
keeper.
love my wife.
It's a keeper.
I think I know the key to a successful marriage. Embracing the butterflies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta look
And
forward to
not
them
being
shit.
scared either, like some
Butterflies.
people are scared of commitment,
Yeah.
I feel like,
Wait, who's scared of commitment in the building? Who's scared of commitment? Raise their hand.
Why?
I came out in a world full of like everyone hooking up with everyone, and it's a really hard like moment to evolve in. A lot of people just think you need like money or dates or
Yeah.
clothes or shoes.
Even with girls that do like are into that, like what is it, materialistic things?
Yeah.
When they're into stuff like that, even they need an outlet where they need a connection with somebody.
Yeah.
So that's where they'll have the sugar daddy. That's where the
Yeah.
term comes from. Like, you give me all the money and this and that, we work out our thing, but I'm still gonna go try to find
Oh.
But if you
Do
want
you
to give
have
me
to?
stuff, I'm with the shit.
If you do have a sugar daddy, do you have to? Because I've seen situations where shorty got a sugar daddy. I've seen females that's like, yo, yeah, I got a man. He be spending $13,000 on me a month, and all I did was send him a picture. I sent him a picture of my toes, like, bro, where they?
Where's that man at? Because I want him.
All right, now I got a question for the ladies though, and actually for the guys too, because you feel me? I feel like it's rare for guys, right? But would you get in a situation like the sugar daddy or sugar mommy for us? You feel me?
Yeah.
Relationship,
Cause you feel me? It's way more rare for dudes. I've only met one dude in my whole entire life who had anything similar to a sugar mommy.
Bro, you haven't been to DR, man.
I'm on the next flight. Get me there ASAP, bro. I'm out.
All right, shout out Passport Bros.
Hey, wait. So if your girl got a sugar daddy and tells you, "Babe, I'm getting the bag for us," you know you gonna be okay with that?
Okay, so if it was all right, so this is the difference. I feel like so when it's like
She getting the bag for us.
I feel like with women sometimes, and because guys like especially nowadays in today's society, bro, it's like a thing where like females be trying to like fake emasculate men sometimes. You feel me? So it's like I would be okay with it if I wasn't feeling emasculated. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
That's like
wait,
what she can do to
So what
me.
I want to comment to that, because to piggyback off that, that was actually why I was gonna say I struggle with commitment. Sometimes a man like talking too much knowledge into me, for example, like making too much sense, as fucked up as it is to say, making too much sense to me, I can't find myself to be understanding at that moment. Right? You're making a lot of sense. All this makes sense to me, babe.
You're talking some shit right now, cause yo, I'm about to. Jocelyn, nah, hold on.
As you grow, you have to still become an adult,
We
right? It's
necess-
not a female or male thing. It's
the
a,
glasses
like,
back on.
What can you do for yourself,
Bruh,
right? Like,
this is
I
my
feel
problem.
like-
This is my problem with the society today, bro. We have lost the whole fucking like, bro. It used to be so beautiful in just finding a person who does the role well, and I'm tired of it being like, bro, so the fuck what? I'm not trying to sit here and say, oh, she's a woman, so she should be making a sandwich and fucking doing laundry and keeping the house. But as a woman, there's so much power in being able to do that. You feel me? And that's just the same way as as being a man. There's so much power in being able to fucking jump a car and change a light bulb in the crib and fix this and be able to provide for a woman in certain ways. Because, yo, you could sit here and try to be like, yeah, I could do that for myself. That's great. But yo, you know who's the real winner in that? A woman who can do it for herself but doesn't have to.
Y'all
Come
heard
on.
what the real
Come
power
on.
is.
Come
Real
on.
power in here.
Come on.
I feel like we're like in a weird transition now.
Yes.
You know,
And that's what I'm trying to point out,
you
bro.
know, where like women still want to feel protected by
Yes.
a male, you know.
But also
Power
want
at
to
the
show their
same time.
independence.
Exactly. And there's a balance, you know, believe it or not, you know, there's a balance.
You gotta let the man that protects you be in power.
Oh, and the thing is, women, I'm putting you onto some game right now, please.
Do we believe this or not?
This is coming from men. We're easy, bro. We are easy as fuck. You can figure us out in a heartbeat. We are super easy. We're simple creatures. If you notice that, yo, me being on my game for a couple minutes out the day,
that's not
bro,
nice.
you showing some support for that. You showing some support for that small moment and showing that, yo, even though that's not something that I necessarily enjoy, I want you to enjoy it.
Okay, but also sometimes where y'all be so caught up in like y'all wanting us to be in your world when we're home, for example, that y'all will forget to like check in as in like, okay, you've been on the game for the last 3-4 hours. I just cooked you some food, right? I just sat it next to you. Now my food is gonna sit there for another hour because you don't want to stop playing the game.
Have you ever tried feeding it to your man?
What do you mean?
Feeding it? Are we like
Alright,
5 years old?
but see,
Like, wait,
look,
wait
a
here's-
minute.
Look, we about to get into it. We about to get into it.
He said he
We
was
about to
about
get
to
into
Destiny
it. We
Child
about to get
cater
into
to
it.
her
Look,
man.
look.
Literally.
Oh, you
That's
dropped
what
another
he's
point.
saying.
Let me cater to you. Bro, come on. Just go back a couple years, bro. Listen to the music. Look at some of the movies. Look at the media.
Yo.
It was very different than what it is. We've become very numb to love, bro, and like just it being genuine and shit like that.
I believe you. Where do you get your inspiration from?
Bro, your inspiration
wait,
should
wait,
come
wait,
from
I
what
want to
you.
say that.
But-
Where do I get my inspiration from? Well, today I got my inspiration from Africa.
My sister, my sister.
Okay, let me tell you a little story.
Wait, can we
Yo, stand up and do a little spin.
Do
Do a little spin. Let me see this. You feel me? How would you guys feel about being in a relationship with someone who is in the sex industry?
So like I feel like if everyone can see you and they can see you the way I see you, that would be very hurtful. I don't know, because at the end of the day, like, I want to see you at your most best. So if everyone in the world could see you at the best, then you're not giving me your best.
So do you feel like what if you was watching, you feel me, his content or whatever, and you kind of could see that he ain't really giving it the same all that he give you?
It doesn't matter. He's giving a little bit of what I want to everybody else.
What if we feel me when he in his little zone or his in his
What
scene?
is his zone? What is his zone?
When he in the scene, say for instance, the scene is like he's a plumber.
Okay, and then he goes in and he tries to.
He's like, hey ma'am, I heard you need your pipes.
and then you're like, okay, well, what kind of pipes do you need?
She's like, well,
Then I'm gonna feel some kind of way. I'm not gonna lie.
But and it's crazy you said that because actually, I was thinking like as a guy too, you feel me? Like, yo, this is a saying that I heard from a young gun, you feel me? I live by this. A key that can open many locks is a master key. A lock that is opened by many keys is a shitty lock. And I'm not gonna say nothing more. I'm not gonna
Wait a minute.
I'm not gonna say nothing more.
So we have this conversation a lot. So it's okay for a guy to do what a female can do.
No, that's not what it is.
Because I feel like
no.
I see guys thirst trapping 24/7.
But look,
the moment I wear a cut up shirt, everyone's like,
no,
that's a thirst trap.
No.
No, why can't I feel confident in my body and what I want to show to other people?
There's no problem in that. That's subjective because there's gonna be some people who gonna say that for both parties. You feel me? However, what I feel like it really comes down to is a woman. You feel me? In women, you guys are more emotional creatures than us. So as a man, you feel me? Yo, I personally feel like I can have a one night stand. A lot of women don't feel the same towards that statement.
But how do you have a one night stand? You just
it means that I can get my
turn it up.
I could be a squirrel for a couple minutes and go grab that nut, and then I'm gonna have the post nut clarity, cause then afterwards the glasses is off. Okay? I personally feel like a guy could cheat on a female, and a female could fake get over it easy. I'm like, this is very subjective. But a female could fake get over it easier because she could almost know he did not have the same emotional connection.
It
takes a man more time. It takes a man way more time to get that emotional connection to a female.
No way. I don't care who you are and what you do. If you cheat on me, you're still freaking wrong.
Nah, it's not right to cheat.
It's never the girl's
I'm
fault.
not saying that he's not wrong for doing so.
But it's just the
You
emotional.
get over it.
No.
Easier than he would.
No,
Because
Because
personally, as a dude, yo, bro.
Yo, some of y'all ladies might be mad at me for this. I'm gonna be mad at me for this. But women lose more when they cheat than men.
I think women are more emotionally connected when they cheat than a man is. A man can sleep with anybody and act like they don't exist. Where a female, if you sleep with somebody, I feel like I'm like emotionally connected to you.
Yes.
I'm giving you
And that's
something
exactly what
more
we're
of
saying.
me than I give to most
That's
people.
exactly what I'm
there's
saying.
a million guys that you could text in a freaking text message or a DM, but you're not giving him the attention to the guy that you're sleeping with.
But the dude that you do give it to, the one that does get through all the fucking barriers you put up as a woman, all the challenge, y'all don't understand, bro. As a dude, even in today's society, we already have 30 fucking barriers ahead of us before we even know your name.
Come on, filthy.
I need
something good.
I need something good. Yeah, I need something good.
Now turn around, you can't
Now you
look.
gotta make a conversation different.
All right, boom. True. Are you a squirter or a 1 minute man? Call your last partner to confirm it. I'm letting this be known. I'm not
gonna lie, my last partner
I've never been a 1 minute man. You feel me?
Call your last
You gotta call the partner.
That's that. I doubt she gonna pick up, bro. She don't even bang to me right now.
They
You feel
don't
me?
pick up if they know you last more
You
than
feel me?
30 seconds.
He
Yeah.
knows the number by heart, y'all.
Nah.
He's
Chill.
putting
He
516.
texted her, don't pick up.
I definitely don't remember the number.
He
texted
Sorry.
her.
He started putting the number in like, wait a minute,
I
I know
only
what
remember
it starts with.
516. I only remember
We know
516.
what you texted her, don't pick up.
All right, I gotta unblock this caller. All right.
Damn, I guess she the 1 minute girl.
Oh, he's
It's
going.
on speaker.
It's on speaker.
Hello? Yo, can I ask you a quick question real quick?
Have I ever been a 1 minute man?
What?
Have I ever been a 1 minute man?
Stop laughing.
Shut up.
What did that mean? This is so off guard right now.
Yeah, it's just like a question, just to like, in terms of like, you feel me, in our past like sexual history, you feel like I've been a 1 minute man? You know, disrespect to your current, spouse or whatever.
No.
Thank you very much. You have a wonderful day, okay? Enjoy your day. Thank you. What are you talking about, man? It's filthy! It's filthy! Stop playing with me, bro! Stop playing with me! Come on! Shawty had to pull over!
No.
She had to pull over!
Shorty clearly made the wrong turn.
Oh my God!
She called you back because she wanted to tell you she made
She's
the wrong
still
turn.
spinning. For me, I had to unblock the color. You might have to block it back now, but it was worth it. It was worth it,
No,
though.
kill it, Filthy. Come on, kill
Come
it.
on, gang. Yo.
Yo,
Cheers,
shout out to
man.
y'all. Nah, why do y'all think women cheat?
Cause y'all
Why?
not.
Oh, the dude you cheated on.
Nah, y'all cheat because
Hey.
the person you with
That's
is not
the
providing y'all
problem.
something that you want. Bro, a dude will think about this shit and act on it. A woman will think about shit for months and
No,
plan.
I don't think
she
women
will
are thinking
plan.
that.
Hold on, because I want to know why Juan is that
Yo,
fish.
go.
I don't think women sit on it for months. No, I don't think so. I think it's in the moment.
No, we
You think they gonna cheat on you with somebody who they don't
Bro,
really care for?
There's a balance, man. In the moment, if
And
you're
I'm not saying I cheated.
if you are
I've never cheated, Fifth.
The first thing is if you are in a unstable relationship, first thing, right? And you're out by yourself and you met somebody at the club or wherever you went and you heard what you needed at that moment, you're gonna cheat.
No.
Nah, that's weak.
That's a weak
That's
answer.
weak.
That's a weak.
I've been at the club with girls that I've actually seen that real life scenario that I
Bro.
know have a boyfriend back home.
We
And
go-
I ain't gonna snitch on them to their boyfriend.
But is that
I
considered
know that the boyfriend.
But we go
I know that the boyfriend doesn't treat him the best, and I know that they cheated with this person
I
because
need to
when we
be
talked
here.
about it
It
the next
goes-
day.
They're putting us on to game right now. The ladies is
goes
literally
back-
teaching us what they fucking be doing.
Time out.
Goes-
I
Time
let her
out.
finish.
They telling us.
Time out.
Wait,
Time
let
out.
her finish.
Time out. Let her finish because I feel like her point is very accurate. Go ahead.
Accurate.
Accurate.
No, I'm joking. I was just.
Go with around. That's the right.
That they,
word.
now they
doing
want to
DJ
realize that they want to let a stoner let me finish. I done forgot.
All right, so I got one for the whole group right now. Have you ever been the person in the group to take the? And this is before any relationship that you may currently be in right now. Have you ever had to take the ugly friend?
Nah, my friend.
I have. I had to be taking the ugly
Yo,
friend.
Pablo, you ever had to take the ugly friend, bro?
Once, yeah.
He lied.
know-
He said once. Just add like 3 to that.
All I gotta
Guys
say
are not
is,
like that.
I dated an ugly guy for a long time, but he was good to me. Everything I needed, everything I
So why you
wanted.
left him? Cause he was ugly.
And fellas, this is what I'm trying to show you. This is what I'm trying to show you.
I left
fellas.
him. I left him because he was cheating.
He was ugly.
You know
And
what?
his fucking
You know
bras
what?
gone.
You know what? I will say this: ugly people are the best ones to go into business with.
What?
Oh, like business.
Why?
Business,
Why
like,
is
like,
that?
like,
Why is that? Why is
You
that?
talking like
Because
real estate and
they
shit?
don't got so many people like hitting them up, like filling their head with so many other stuff that they're smarts enough for
So
hitting
is
them
there
up.
such thing as pretty girl privilege?
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, for sure.
A female is always gonna prioritize her look. And bro, even at the beginning of the
I think you're
pandemic,
stuck in the past, bro.
Thank you.
Bro,
Thank you.
So he asked me why didn't I deal with the one who gave me the least amount of mental stress. Listen, you're not gonna even know what your capacity is until you deal with certain things. You feel me? You're not gonna know that you're capable of dealing with a crazy female until you deal with a crazy female.
And you can't say female, crazy person.
What
Because
makes
men are
her? When do
crazy.
you label her crazy though? At what point do
What
you
ma-
label
and
listen,
her
another
crazy?
question to
And
that.
that's
Another question to that. What makes you think you're sane enough?
You offer
It's
anything.
when we meet people that we feel that they're too good for us, and then we run away.
Yeah, but you know what?
That's the
What's
problem.
considered too good?
You know.
Because
Yeah,
like
that's true.
someone like me,
When
I
you
have
don't have
this
mental
issue.
stress, it's
I've
good.
had this issue. I have this issue, right? Where like I preach mental health all the time. I'm like, yo, mental health is so important. So people think I have the best mental health. Where sometimes I have down days. We all do. There's some days where we don't feel the best of who we are, and we have to boss up the next day maybe and say, yo, this is who I am, and this is who I want to be. But how important is your own mental health in anybody's relationship, right? Because
it has to be the most important thing because how can you offer,
it is
grow,
not,
or do?
But
bro,
it's not,
so-
exactly,
No,
it's not.
I got a lot to say. I'm
How can
waiting.
you offer like
I
that?
want to hear
I
Jocelyn.
just first I want to touch base on when do you label someone as too good for me?
There you go.
Yeah, because what does that
Thank
mean?
No, you
Thank
know
you.
I
Thank you.
personally so I would label someone personally for me too good for me. A lot of people say the most cliche answer when they're in a better space than me, like they have a house and I live in a room, right? We think
Can
that
you make it more specific? Mental space. A lot of people use that.
yes, when they're in when they're in a better mental space than me, they're too good for me. But
Yeah,
someone being too good for you and you label them as too good for you is because they're bringing too much growth to the table that you're not at the same speed as them. Like I'm trying to grow, baby, yes, but you're running. I'm crawling right now. You're already running, like
So,
you already almost at the finish line.
Can I ask a question to
Hold
rebuttal
on,
that?
hold on.
Wait, wait.
Before you go, let
Bro.
me just ask, because I know you're a person that's running, okay? And I know.
Are you a crawler or a runner right
No,
now?
she's
I'm a
running.
runner.
She's running. And she's
I'm a
running
runner
super
too.
Okay,
fast right now.
so
I'm a runner
look,
too.
as a dude,
Exactly.
I want to know why Juan thinks I'm a runner right now, because I have my different reasons of why I think I'm a runner right now.
I think you're very good. You
Because of a
want
lot
to
to
grow.
say.
What's your name, Juan?
I'm pretty sure we were all born in the 90s, right?
I was born in the 80s.
In the 8. Okay.
I'm sorry, I ain't exposing my age.
All right, but you know, I know
Yes,
right
we
now
were
it's a
born
weird time because you know there's a transition that's going on. You know, it's weird. But I want you to tell me what is the reference of a leader? Like, who do you see as a leader? A lot of mothers, okay, single mothers are the role model of the family. You have little boys looking up to their mother to provide, to be a leader, to give you advice, to show you the way. So what a guy standing here and saying that women are not emotionally capable of doing things is wrong.
No, I didn't say that. No, I've
Because
been
if
saying.
you're raised by your mother, who's giving you...
Wait, bro, listen.
You know-
I was saying that. No, I'm saying women
Women
are so
are
emotional.
just as capable as giving... women are capable just as men are capable.
How do we feel about, and I won't even say mothers, parents that don't clean up after their kids in public? I work in customer service, and the location that I work for, sometimes we have parents that come in that their kids will literally drop a whole ice cream on the floor, right? And will like pop out their hands and they'll leave the store, won't even ask any of us, hey, do you guys have napkins or anything? I'll clean this up, right? So me not being a parent, am I wrong for going to you as Philip or Juan, not knowing you guys, hey, can you please clean up after your
You're
son?
not wrong.
The kind of person that I am, I get mad when people throw shit out the window when they're driving in their car. Like they throw garbage out the window. I have made my sister, I saw her throw some garbage out the window. I reversed the car and I made her pick up the garbage. If you teach your child to be clean, to have discipline, to care about the planet, they're gonna be more, humble, respectful human beings. Respect. You have to respect the space that we share here. We all share space here, man.
As a fucking species that exists on this planet, we should have a fucking standard. We don't need a constitution to say that, bro.
Who need a constitution?
Bro, we need a constitution because there's people who's gonna be like, well, why do I gotta listen to this? It's a lot of people who don't give a fuck.
People have
But
different
like
values,
yourself
man.
and like myself, you feel me? Values is just another term for giving a fuck, bro. We give a fuck about certain things, and our
I
values
want
are
to add
different.
something to values. This is actually steering off a conversation a little bit. This is something we were talking about earlier, actually. When it comes to like cheating, would you guys get into business with someone that y'all know cheat on his wife or their husband? Cheat on their partner. Would y'all get into business with that person?
Because you're gonna do that to me in a business aspect eventually.
How do you
So
know
it's
that?
always
How do I know that? Because your actions is a literal depiction of your character.
question.
I don't need
I'm
nothing
sorry,
else to show
but I'm
me.
gonna disagree with that.
No,
Because business is business and pleasure is pleasure. When
Okay.
it comes down to the dollar, everyone's gonna do what's best for them.
Jocelyn,
I feel like-
I can ask you this personally, bro. Do you feel? And I mean, honestly, you might be a little subjective to this question
No.
because you did kind of get a taste of somewhat of my personal life, but I feel like I do a pretty good job at separating business from personal. You feel me? I don't necessarily want to come to work and people feel like, oh damn, well, you know, Philip was going through this with his shorty, and you know that's why he ain't really doing what he got to do today. That's where I feel like you have to draw a line. You feel me? Other people shouldn't be affected by the things that you go through in your personal life. You feel me? Because it's not my fault that your shorty don't like you, bro.
I would jumpstart a business with someone that cheats. Like
so,
I would jumpstart as it, like if I know they cheat, for example, like I willingly know they cheat on their partner, but I know they know how to make money. I know that they
What
got
if they do
smart
it to you,
ideas.
though?
But
I don't think that's enough information. Like if somebody cheat, would I go into business with? I don't think that's enough, because are there people who have a picture perfect life that have run somebody in a business? They have.
You're right.
True.
That happens. You know.
People
So-
get burned in business all the time.
Yes.
Exactly. There's people
But-
that, you know, that do you wrong just
But
because.
would you put yourself at more risk by dealing with someone who's shown you already that they are not necessarily in a mental capacity to hold something, even like a relationship? But yeah, like,
Guys, I hope you like this episode of A Lot to Say. We had
I feel like
definitely
someone
a lot
needs to pull
say.
something out of that.
But before we do go, we are gonna give all of y'all a chance to, you know, see which one of y'all pick, which one of us picks the best dare. Actually, matter of
yo,
fact.
we gotta go.
Hey,
Yeah. Oh shit. We about to go.
Y'all, if y'all seen last episode, I picked a very embarrassing one. They asked me to show my muscles on camera. Y'all seen my muscles. We ain't gonna talk about my muscles. Y'all seen them fat muscles. So this one, another embarrassing one, is a dare. Show your most embarrassing pic on your camera roll. That's actually great to end the episode for
Yeah,
y'all.
come on.
Actually, matter of fact.
Come on.
Let me see.
Okay, let's find out.
Shout out, matter of fact, shout out friends, because this episode was all friends, okay?
Come on, bro.
Please come to the camera, come to the camera.
Come on, bro. Show some love, man.
He said,
Yes.
You
he
heard?
said, in my white
Random
tee.
man, you heard, bro? This is my guy right here, bro. You feel me?
He said, chill
Tap
out, he's
in.
in his white tee,
Tip
chill out.
tap in, gangy, tap in.
Oh, it's pretty embarrassing. Guys, don't judge me. It's one of my most embarrassing pictures. Only one, because my mom took this picture,
Yeah, I talk too much now. Come on
and
now.
it was in 2010.
2010.
Damn.
Don't judge me,
All right, come on,
please.
let me see. Ah, let's go! She was doing the Bronx one. Yo, y'all don't remember that? What?
This
Come
is
on,
me,
that's
y'all.
double tap season.
This is me, y'all. Homegirl,
Anytime
she
we
loving
went
it.
to the parties,
She
bro,
loving it.
you gonna find a shorty with the glasses just like that, the little spaghetti strap, and then the sweats. You feel me? And you feel me? She gonna have the sweats rolled over on the top. It's only right.
I think you should pull another. I think you should pull another
Come
thing
on,
from the
bro.
bucket.
Come on, bro.
Yes,
She gonna have the little.
yes.
She got the big frames on.
That
You
was
feel me?
embarrassing, I
She
know.
might have the snapback fitted, turned backwards.
What does it say on it?
Yeah, we got wait,
got
y'all.
some
We got a crazy guest next episode, so y'all need to tune in next episode. Matter of fact, either y'all already seen the crazy guest, either my first episode, or y'all going about to see it in this next episode. But we got a crazy guest, okay? He likes to call himself the King of New York, and clearly it's not filthy. Yes, I really hope we made y'all laugh today. Y'all need to subscribe and like to my channel. You better send some comments and make sure y'all let us know that we was hilarious. All caps, okay? All caps. Thank you. Yes. Woo!